Good morning. Today I have something very serious on my mind, and that is dealing with people who are at risk for burnout, people who are in abusive relationships, people who are already depressed and trying their best to make it. What I notice is so many people say, things are looking a little bit better, so therefore I'm not going to continue working on myself or addressing the issues. It is like we are so easily lulled, we are so easily capable of slipping into denial. And working with people, I can tell you the following. It is really difficult for a therapist to have to dig out a person from where they're at when it is a crisis time. It makes far more sense to help somebody gradually rise up from their circumstances rather than having to try and do magic and wonder and miracles when it's really not possible in a time of crisis. So my wish is for every person who's ever gone to a coach, a therapist, considering it, getting help, whether it's from a pastor or a minister, a friend, don't stop working on the situation when things look up or things have calmed down for a bit, because it does not solve the problem to go into denial again. And I see that very often, unfortunately, that people then get so deep dug in or close to drowning in the situation that it's almost impossible for them to make sense of a crisis. So use your logic, think about the process rather than just feeling better in the moment. Therapy and coaching is not a quick fix. It's not a Panado, and it's not a happy pill. It is something that has a process, and the process gradually grows and builds on top of whatever you've already achieved. So please don't just say, "Oh, I'll come again when things get bad." That is probably the worst and the most harmful thing that you can do for yourself. So keep in mind that growth has to happen continually, and you can't switch off your own development when things look a little better for a moment. So I hope I'm not being too harsh on you when I say this, but it is really important that you think about this and that you understand your process is important, and it's not just a once off or a dip your toe in the possibility of healing. It is a process, it's a journey, and it's not in your best interest to halt it or to pause it just because you feel a sense of relief. Think about this, ponder this, make sense of this for yourself, and don't give up on yourself. Have a happy weekend.